one of the most important things that needs to get clean in a commercial kitchen is the floor. Let's talk about that a little bit. First of all, there's some things we should know about the floor. Obviously, it can be a very slippery, dangerous place. So it's very vital that we clean it on a regular basis. My recommendation is that we do line sweeps on a regular basis, maybe every hour or two, and keep it debris free. But at the end of every day, we want to make sure we actually do a really good wash and clean. Now, the way we're going to show you how to do floor cleaning is a 3-step process. The first step is to sweep. The second step is to put hot soapy degreaser on the floor with a deck brush and clean it really good. And then you're going to use a squeegee at the very end. And then you're just going to let it air dry overnight. You'll find by doing that process every single day that your floor is going to look better than it ever has. So let's get going and let's show you how to take care of your floors properly. So notice the technique of going underneath the equipment to sweep out what's on the floor. It's good practice to zone the floor for cleaning. So try to do it a section at a time. And you'll see why as we get through this process. Step 2 is to put the hot soapy degreaser on the floor. We're going to use a deck brush and we're going to scrub the floor vigorously. As you're scrubbing the floor, be sure to pay attention to the corners and the baseboards. You should actually have a deck brush like this that can go up the baseboards very easily. So this is the 3rd step in cleaning the floor. We're going to use a squeegee and we're going to pull the water towards a floor drain. You should have a number of floor drains in the kitchen. One of the things I want to note is when you put the hot soapy water down on the floor of the kitchen, you want to let it set there for several minutes and let it do its work. Remember, chemicals work on their own too to loosen up the grease and the dirt. To let that sit on the floor for a few minutes before you use the deck brush is best practice. Notice how he's pulling everything towards the one floor drain and going right in. We want to make sure we get all the standing water up off the floor. I'm not opposed to using hoses in a kitchen, but I will tell you this. Make sure you don't spray it onto the equipment in the kitchen. Most of this equipment has electronics these days, and we don't want to get any water on the equipment. In some place in the kitchen, you might have to make a second pass with a squeegee. It just really depends on the type of floor you have and how much water and also the slope of your floor. So we're giving this one final pass. We really don't want to leave the soap residue on the floor. We want to squeegee it off the best we can. So there you go. 3 steps to cleaning the floor. Sweep, scrub, and squeegee. It can be done very quickly. Once you get the routine down and you know how to do it well, it'll go very fast at the end of the night. You can even have multiple people working on it at the same time to get this done. It shouldn't be taking hours and hours to clean the floor. I've found that this is the quickest, easiest way, and also the best way to clean your floor.